Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chef. Okay, so we have new updates about Kim Taehyung. Let me share my screen. So it was announced that Kim Taehyung is the new ambassador for Coca-Cola, and also today Jungkook and Kim Taehyung left the airport for an overseas schedule. So we're gonna take a look at all the posts related to these new events. Starting off with the Coca-Cola. So I was live yesterday and here I am live again today because I just want to share this great news about Kim Taehyung. I don't want to wait few more days to talk about this. So here's the article. Of course, it was just announced today and there's a new article about this. BTS's V takes over after New Jeans as the model for Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero. I actually posted a bunch of Coca-Cola related posts on my Twitter and I'm gonna discuss that later, but first let me read this article. So BTS member V is taking over for New Jeans as the new model for Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero Korea on July 31st. KST, various magazines met V behind the scenes during his first campaign shoot with Coca-Cola Zero. The singer is expected to greet fans with a refreshing new Coca-Cola Zero campaign very soon. So here is V. This was posted by Coca-Cola Korea. The best artist ever, best Coke ever. Look at the V. In ever. It's here's another one by Ice Mag.
안녕하세요. 아이즈 매거진 구독자 여러분, V입니다.
Oh my god.
만나서 반갑습니다.
My nose is itchy.
이번 베스트 코크 에버 캠페인에 함께하게 되어 기분이 정말 베스트입니다. 저 V처럼 새로워진 코카콜라 제로를 맛있게 즐겨주시고 코카콜라 제로에는 무조건적인 지지와 사랑만 보내주세요.
Use trip coins like
제
cash.
일상에 다 있는데 맛있는 거 먹을 때 뮤직 페스티벌이나 뭐 콘서트 때 그리고 안무 연습을 하고 나서 그냥 뭐가 없을 때도 사실 마셔가지고 너무 많습니다. 코카콜라 제로 그리고 저 비와 같이 짜릿하게 최고의 여름을 즐겨보세요. 아이즈 매거진 안녕.
Ice Mag, 안녕. Yeah, there are so many posts about this on Twitter. I'm actually excited to go to Twitter, but you know, before we go there, I just want to really finish this article. I've also shared this, videos on Twitter. Here's another one from Hypebeast Korea.
안녕하세요. 하이피스트 구독자 여러분. 오랜만에 인사드립니다. V입니다.
Oh, there's an audio. Let's not play the audio. I don't want to get copyrighted. But he's so cute here. He's so cute. I actually, when I watched this clip, I was actually on the way to work. I was in the car and I was watching, the clips from on Twitter about Coca-Cola, and I've seen this video. It was very cute that I was laughing. I'm not sure if the driver noticed me that smiling while watching this video.
코카콜라 제로와 V가 만났습니다.
Hi Leslie
코카콜라
Cabayes.
제로와 저 이 조합.
Alright, let's skip this because I know there's another clip here about this on Twitter, but I'm not sure if that clip on Twitter has a music.
제로와 저 앞으로도 많은 사랑 부탁드릴게요.
Alright, there is also music, but anyways, this is much better because there is translation here. Okay, let's move on. Here's another one by Beast Korea. Why is there music? I cannot mute from here, so let's just watch this clip on Twitter. Alright, so yeah, that's the article on all K-pop. We already talked about the second article here yesterday. In Korea, Boo, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read this because it's kind of negative here. I don't wanna open this article. Because some haters think that Coca-Cola is supporting Israel or something, but it's not the case. So that's the criticism is about. But I shouldn't pay attention on this one. Okay, all right. Let's move on to Twitter. Before that, actually, Kim Taehyung posted this on his IG story. Best artist ever, best Coke ever, and he also shared this video, music video of Umi, as a sign of support. And Umi actually thanked Kim Taehyung. Actually, there is a post from Umi. I've seen that. Umi. So she said, "Thank you, Tae. I'm forever grateful to have a friend like you." So she thanked Tae for posting or sharing this video on Kim Taehyung's IG story. So that's the latest on his IG. And in terms of his Instagram stats, so last time I think he got 69,075,000 plus. Now Kim Taehyung has 69,084,747. So yeah. Okay, let's go to the Twitter posts. So Taehyung as the Coca-Cola Zero brand ambassador for via Fast Paper Mag. Again, Taehyung as the Coca-Cola Zero brand ambassador via Fast Paper Mag. Everyone, happiness is close to you here, and please drink Coca-Cola Zero together with me. Well, I did. I'm gonna share my photo later. I actually had a Coca-Cola earlier. Hello friends of Fast Paper Mag. This is V. I am now at the filming set of the Coca-Cola Zero's new campaign. I'd like to give you all a refreshing and thrilling moment just like Coca-Cola Zero. Cheers with V and Coca-Cola Zero.
감사합니다.
Yeah.
여러분, 행복은 가까이에 있어요. 여기 그리고 코카콜라 제로 저랑 함께 마셔요.
Hi Kim Taehyung. Hi Kavita Main. Namaste. Hi MK. Hi Vasil. Hello again.
안녕하십니까 페페 친구들 비입니다. 저는 지금 코카콜라 제로의 새로운
I have to
시원하고 짜릿한 순간을 여러분께
turn the
선물해드립니다.
volume very low because there's music here.
새로워진 코카콜라 제로 앞으로도 많은 사랑
On YouTube you cannot play copyrighted music.
드릴게요. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Alright, so I share that. Okay, we will be jumping from Coca-Cola to airport because I've shared a bunch of posts about the airport moment and the Coca-Cola. Okay, so here's Kim Taehyung picking up trash while at the airport. Look at him. So he's such a great human being, a good boy. He's such a good boy. So he spotted a trash while on his way to this door. I don't know what that door is for, but yeah, they were going there and he spotted a trash and he picked it up. So some people would just ignore it, but Kim Taehyung, probably being OC and doesn't like to see trash, he picked it up. So that's how good Kim Taehyung is. Here's another video of Taehyung and Jungkook at the airport. So it wasn't mentioned what's gonna be the event, but someone said that it's an overseas schedule related to fashion. So I'm not sure what fashion brand, but it's about fashion. I was looking for more information about it and I couldn't find it. The only information I could find is that it's an overseas schedule about fashion.
두 분 그림은 진짜 오랜만이야. 두 분 같이 그림은 오랜만이라고. 같이 본 적이 별로 없어. 요즘 정국 씨가 지민 씨하고만 다녀서.
Look how they covered their faces. At least for Kim Taehyung, you can still see the ear, the head, the eyes. But Jungkook, look at what he wore. Like he's wearing a beanie and a face mask. All you can see is just his eyes.
두 분 그림은 진짜 오랜만이야. 두 분 같이 그림은 오랜만이라고. 같이 본 적이 별로 없어. 요즘 정국 씨가 지민 씨하고만 다녀서.
And you can see Kim Taehyung has a patch. Some people are speculating that Kim Taehyung got a new tattoo. So you see this patch on his right arm. Some people are speculating that he got a new tattoo. But we'll find out about it more. If it's a tattoo, then we'll find out about it later. So yeah, that's one. And then here's what happened after Coca-Cola Korea announced Kim Taehyung as their new brand ambassador. Look at what happened to their... Is this Instagram or Twitter? Wait, Coca-Cola IG. Okay, Instagram account. So from 103,000 followers, it jumped to 120,000 followers. So a 17,000 increase in just in less than a day because of Kim Taehyung. Let me see. Let me see what Coca-Cola Korea now has on Instagram. So as of 6 hours ago, they got 120k followers. Coca-Cola Korea. Okay. Now they got 124,000 followers. 124,000 followers, so an increase of 21,000 since they announced Kim Taehyung as the new brand ambassador. Okay. MK said that it is despicable for those haters who bash Taehyung because of Coca-Cola. Yeah, there are some bashers. Like I said, there is actually an article about it. Like there was criticism, but only for for a small number of bashers about the announcement of Kim Taehyung being the new brand ambassador of Coca-Cola. But majority of the people are so happy and excited for Kim Taehyung. Only few haters, so they're just so loud, but only few are hating on this. We are very excited that Kim Taehyung is now the new brand ambassador for Coca-Cola. Hi, my V. Tae's cute beanie. Yeah, I've actually seen it. Actually, it's like a Batman. Some people are saying a Batman beanie. We're gonna take a look at that later. It's super cute. And hi, Alba. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's move on. So here's a high quality photo of Kim Taehyung airport fashion. We have details about what Kim Taehyung wore in here. I've actually shared that also on Twitter. We'll find out about. Okay, it's actually here down below. So this is by THV_closet. There is a labubu. Kim Taehyung is so up to date about the labubu. Okay, so the accessory Pop Mart Labubu, the Monsters Big Into Energy Series ID Secret Version Vinyl Plush Pendant, $28. And then there is a chain, a Triumph Pom Pom keyring with heart in shearling and acetate with silver finishing, $790. And then bandana in heritage silk twill, $300. Oh my god, it's just a bandana and it's $300 already. And then the bag, wait, we don't have the price tag for the bag. It's new Phantom bag, spring or summer 2026. What about the jeans? We don't have the information about the jeans, the shirt. What else can we find here? The shoes. But at least we got information about the accessories in the bag. All right, so see all these brands that chose Kim Taehyung as their brand ambassador. They are big deal brands. Fashion, luxury, lifestyle, finance, and taste, every world claims P as their own. From legacy houses to legendary franchises, he is a cultural force, an iconic powerhouse transcending boundaries, shaping industries, and redefining influence. So this is posted by V Global Union. Look at the brands. They are actually huge brands. So we have Celine, of course. Everyone knows that Kim Taehyung is the brand ambassador, global brand ambassador for Celine. And here's Compost Coffee, and then Cartier, Coca-Cola Zero. Now it's the new one, and then the Sim Invest. Great, and then it will. Now that they're doing solo projects, this will come. Like a lot more will come. I think before they were limited to having group ambassadorship. Like I've heard a story, I'm not sure if this is accurate, that a few years back Coca-Cola was actually trying to get Kim Taehyung, but they couldn't get him, just Kim Taehyung, but they couldn't get him. Instead they got the whole BTS group. So that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that is true. I've also heard that it was when Park Bo-gum also became the brand ambassador for Coca-Cola, and they wanted this concept of friendship, so between Park Bo-gum and Kim Taehyung. But then they couldn't get Kim Taehyung at that time, probably because they are limited to just doing group projects. But now I think they have the freedom to do solo projects. That's why we're seeing Kim Taehyung having this solo ambassadorship. So I am very excited to what's gonna come. What else? Gucci. I think Gucci, although Celine and Gucci are competitors, but I know Kim Taehyung loves Gucci too. What else? What other brands I can think of? I don't know. But I'm very excited to see what's coming for Kim Taehyung. All right, we have another view of Kim Taehyung. Another photo of Kim Taehyung and Jungkook. I said here, he's so gorgeous even with a face mask. I wonder why he chose to wear face mask this time. We were just talking about yesterday. We were talking about Kim Taehyung's ask, to do the purple line again, and he also mentioned in that live stream that airport doesn't belong to us. So, and he said that if we're gonna bring back Purple Line, he will start, like wearing more fashionable outfits. He mentioned about wearing suit to the airport. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. I'm not sure if the army will bring back Purple Line, but that's the ask from Kim Taehyung. But here, I'm wondering why he's wearing face mask, because the last time when he left Korea for Paris event, he wasn't wearing face mask.
매일매일 운동하더만.
So this is the encounter of Kim Taehyung, and they said his favorite reporter.
오, 몸이 더 좋아졌어. 매일매일 운동하더만. 스타짐에서 아주 빠지고 없이 운동하던데. 오, 팔은 다친 거 아니지? 네? 다친 거 아니지, 팔? 다행.
Hello, Kushi.
카메라 내려놓고 우리 통화 한번 합시다.
그러자. 이렇게 하면 안 되나, 이렇게? 내 얼굴도 팔고.
So, this is the first time I've seen this reporter. They said that this is Kim Taehyung's favorite reporter.
내 얼굴도 팔고. 너무 좋아. 나는
오랫동안 잘해줘.
난 너 데뷔할 때부터 야 호범이가 너 방학 숙소 매니저 할 때부터 봤는데 세진이하고 그치? 너들 그 여의도 대공 어린이대공원에서 와팝 할 때 기억나? 그때만 해도 진짜 그랬는데 근데 너무 좋다. 더 멋있어지고 네? 더 멋있어지고 너는
All right, so let's read the translation. So Young Nim, so talking to the reporter, and then the reporter said, "Oh, your body has gotten even better. You're exercising every day. You've not hurt your arm, right?" And then Kim Taehyung said, No. Young, put down the camera and let's both walk together like this. Is it okay to walk like this? You've been taking videos for a long time. And then the reporter said, "Yeah, since your debut," reminiscing about past. And then Kim Taehyung said, "That's right." And then the reporter said, "You're very cool now." And then Kim Taehyung bowed, and then talking to the manager, "Has Jungkook arrived yet?" And the manager said, the reporter said, "Yes, just arrived." So yeah, that's the conversation. But Kim Taehyung is so humble, like talking to a reporter. Again, some celebrities doesn't like to be followed by reporters. Like they are very allergic to that. But Kim Taehyung being the nicest guy on earth, he humbly talked to the reporter. He's not a huge celebrity. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So again, I went to work today, and I've decided I don't drink Coca-Cola that much because we all know that drinking soda is not that healthy, and I try to live a healthy life. So, but for Kim Taehyung, I decided to drink Coca-Cola today, and I also had Korean. We have at the mall, we have Korean, like a small Korean store, and I had Korean food with a matching Coca-Cola in celebration for Kim Taehyung being the new brand ambassador for Coca-Cola. Me just being very supportive for anything great that's happening on Kim Taehyung. Hi, Karen. Also, MK is saying that Kim Taehyung decided to wear face mask today to match what Jungkook was wearing. So his favorite reporter, this is me is having Coca-Cola, and okay, we got a merch. So if you are in Korea, you are very lucky because you get to have this merch with Kim Taehyung's face on it. I think you can just get it in any convenience store where they can find Coca-Cola. So this is so accessible to the Koreans. Unfortunately, for us, we don't get to have this. So they're so lucky. Coca-Cola Zero. Okay.
만나서 반갑습니다.
Yeah, this is the video that I was talking about. I was in the car and I couldn't help myself but smile while watching this because Kim Taehyung being the silly boy, look at his facial expression. He's so funny.
코카콜라 제로와 저
Yeah, and I realized that I was smiling, and I don't know, like I realized that I wasn't by myself. There's a driver, and I was smiling, like, and I got kind of a little bit embarrassed by smiling. Yeah. Okay. I said I rarely drink Coca-Cola, but today I'll drink Coke Zero during my lunchtime. All right, so I think that's about it. Now let's go to what everyone is talking about on Twitter. So here are the reactions from the fans when they announced Kim Taehyung as the new brand ambassador for Coca-Cola. So the first result here is from Taehyung Pics. He's so gorgeous. Some people are loving the unwhitewashed photos of Kim Taehyung. I don't really think that this is Kim Taehyung's real skin tone. It's just darkened, but I think it's it's between being white and dark. Kim Taehyung is in the middle, but this one looks darker, but they're loving the skin tone here. They're loving the skin tone. So Coca-Cola ad on Naver main page. Hi my V, according to K Media, V and Jungkook leaving Seoul through International Airport to attend an overseas fashion brand event. Right. Hi Aliyah and Karen. Thanks for joining. Yeah, overseas schedule for a fashion brand event. It's a secret. We don't know what fashion brand it is, but we're excited. I'm also not sure where it is. Is it in Paris? Is it in Italy? Is it in New York? Like that event. Where is it happening? It's a secret. We'll find out maybe few days from now. Alright, so this is World Music Awards saying that V is the new brand ambassador for Coca-Cola Zero. And here's Tete's stream. Taehyung's new Coca-Cola campaign banner. Looking good. I think a lot of people will be drinking Coke Zero now because of Kim Taehyung. Coca-Cola's Weaver's advertisement with Taehyung. It is everywhere. Kim Taehyung is everywhere. Imagine fashion brand Celine, jewelry Cartier, food and drinks Coca-Cola. Uncomposed coffee, and technology sim event, right? What is sim event, by the way? I'm not even sure what sim event is. Sim Invest. I think it's Sim Invest. It's a mobile app from a Jakarta, Indonesia-based securities company. Is this for investing, like stock? Like for buying and selling stocks? What is this? What is Sim Invest? What is Sim Invest? Yeah, okay. It is investing in stocks and mutual funds. So, investment. Kim Taehyung is the brand ambassador for Sim Invest. I think together with Jackie Chan. So yeah, I said people are loving his complexion, skin tone here. So here is this Sok Jin bit. I'm sorry, but I can't shut up about Taehyung's beautiful golden complexion. Like, wow. Rap. They're loving it. They're loving it. It's so good here. It's so good. What is this? Taehyung's new Coca-Cola commercial, Godzilla. Could this be the best ever Coke? Meteor, no. Godzilla, yes. Taehyung, yes. You have tried to drink it. Nice, nice, nice. So we've already talked about this. So, you know, Kim Taehyung, huge, huge brands. Okay, this is all about music. People are really talking about this. People, a lot of people. This trended on Twitter today. Yeah, of course, if there's positive, there's also negative, and I mean we can shut down the negative side, but whatever. I don't know why haters love to hate on anything that's happening on Kim Taehyung, but whatever. We're so happy. We're so happy for Kim Taehyung. So this is an Idol Champ, that app. I think if I remember it correctly, that's the app where you get to vote for, you know, for best art, like best music or something. I remember I think using this app to vote for Kim Taehyung, or maybe it's another app. But I remember voting for Kim Taehyung non-stop so that he would win the best music for spring or summer or winter, whatever that is. And there was a very tight competition between Kim Taehyung and the other artist. I forgot the name of the artist. It was a very tight competition, and I think it was like few hundred millions votes. And well, luckily Kim Taehyung won because of the hard work that we did, and it was I think my first and still first time to join that voting. So there's already a video. I'm not sure if this is now available. Okay, it's available because I've heard that they put this as unlisted. So they're saying that they shared this by mistake. That's why you can see it's unlisted. It's not yet public, and they shared this by mistake. But you know we can like it. See, and there are already 982 comments. So I don't know if they. I think it's kind of obvious that they made a mistake, because if it's not a mistake, they will not be changing the privacy to unlisted, from public to unlisted. Best Coke ever? Yes. So people were so fast. They got the link. What a cute advertisement. Saying is so gorgeous as always. I really like his acting. Oh, Fan and Star. Yeah, it was Fan and Star. Yeah, you like you have to watch videos. You could get points, and you know, like read articles so you could get points. But yeah, I think what I was doing is just watch video, and you get to have 50 points every time you watch video. Okay, so let's watch this. Although it is unlisted, let's watch this. I like the concept already because I see a dinosaur here.
어쩌면 역대급 코크?
Let's see if there is translation. Translation to auto translate to English. Okay.
어쩌면 역대급 코크?
Maybe I should try the all-time great cookie. So Coca-Cola is pronounced cookie in Korean. Wait.
어쩌면 역대급 코크? Yes!
Yes. 마셔봐야겠죠?
Very
어쩌면
nice.
역대급 코크? Yes!
I want to know what happens after that. So there's an asteroid and there's a dinosaur. Of course, we know what happened when the asteroid hit the Earth. It wiped out the dinosaurs.
Yes!
Yes.
Very cute. Very cute and short. 15 seconds advertisement. I don't know why they put this unlisted. It's so funny that they like made it public and then unlisted. I don't know. Like maybe whoever like is managing this account, like maybe he got a call. Hey, why did you put it in public? It's not yet ready. So yeah, we got to see it. A lot of people will not find this unless they have the direct link to YouTube. But we're lucky we got the direct link. But I've seen like Tay guide saying that let's not share it because they maybe made a mistake. So let's not keep sharing this link. I don't know, but I think people are still accessing this because I'm seeing comments, recent comments from here. So this was 21 minutes ago, 22 minutes ago, there is 14 minutes ago. So all these folks probably came from Twitter. Here, there's 4 minutes. The best we have. And then awesome Taehyung cute Coca-Cola commercial. Yes, absolutely yes. So Kim Taehyung's face is amazing, but his voice is crazy. Our beautiful Taehyung, King of Korea, Captain Korea. Yeah, great comments. So they should just put this back because a lot of Taehyung fans are already aware of this commercial. I mean, it will also boost their, their subscription here. They got 82 now, but I'm thinking that they will reach 100,000 subscribers after this. So this is going back to Twitter. The face is so pretty, but the heart is even prettier. Yeah. Like he's so humble, even though he's such a big star, he still interact with common people. Hi, Just Victory. Okay, there is this Sure magazine IG post deserves much more engagement. A great read and very obvious that brands partner with Kim Taehyung when seeking bold new era. So here is Jour magazine. V joins Coca-Cola as its newest ambassador in the celebration of style and spark. V has officially become the face of Coca-Cola Korea, bringing his unmistakable charm and global influence to the legendary brand. The partnership signals a bold new era for Coca-Cola Zero, with V embodying the refined, cool, and effortless energy that defines the campaign. In a recent appearance, V shared his excitement about the collaboration, reflecting in the moments in his daily life where Coca-Cola Zero brings a refreshing spark. With his signature elegance and modern edge, he transforms a simple sip into a statement, proving once again that true icons elevate even the most familiar rituals. Very nice. So this is from Sure magazine. Um, okay, so this is My Love V. With Taehyung as the brand ambassador for both Composed Coffee and Coca-Cola, his face is about to take over South Korea. Right, right. Like Coca-Cola is a household brand. Composed Coffee is becoming a brand that can compete with Starbucks. If I don't drink coffee anymore, but I might drink like decaffeinated coffee if composed coffee will be available here in my country. But yeah, he's gonna be the face of these household brands, Coca-Cola and composed coffee. So we'll be seeing a bunch of Kim Taehyung's face in Korea's streets. Kim Taehyung is gonna be everywhere. So it says here, his face is about to take over South Korea. Billboards, screens, cups, everywhere is about full-blown Taehyung takeover there. Fame in his own country about to hit a whole new level. Yeah, Kim Taehyung is gonna be everywhere. If you're going to rate Kim Taehyung's popularity compared to other K-pop artists, I think Kim Taehyung is way, way, way over at the top. Okay, here's Spin or Bin Music. Kim Taehyung is the new face of Coca-Cola South Korea, brings effortlessly flawless and ethereal visuals to the iconic brand. I love that they are at the same time recognizing Kim Taehyung's effortlessly flawless. And who of you have started using the word ethereal since you got to know Kim Taehyung? Like, I don't usually use the word ethereal that much before I know I knew about Kim Taehyung. I started using this word after getting to know Kim Taehyung. Ethereal. We're learning something new, right? We're adding more words to our vocabulary. Flawless. We do use flawless all the time, but the ethereal word. The ethereal word. We started using this word after knowing Kim Taehyung. What? Okay, this is okay. Even VUK shared the direct link to the advertisement. Yep. People, there's no need to keep this unlisted because people are now aware. See, the last time I checked, it got 12,000 views. Now it has 13,000 views. So people are finding out based on this direct link. So I talked about this patch earlier. So people are speculating that this is a tattoo. So he got a patch here. It's a tattoo. Okay, let's keep. Okay, Borahe, I love you. So he wore this bracelet again at the airport. He loves to wear bracelet. Okay, there is a post from Escape Up, the most relaxed airport walk ever. Netizens praise fans for respecting Taehyung and Jungkook's space after V's mention of Purple Ribbon Project. Well, is it Purple Ribbon Project or is it a purple line? I thought it was a purple line. Hi, Toy B. Alright, so most of the search results here are about Coca-Cola. Okay, the brand Taehyung chooses to be an ambassador for are his anti's worst nightmare because damn, you'll see his face everywhere. Like if you are an anti of Kim Taehyung, like how would you feel that everywhere you go, you will see Kim Taehyung's face? If I were you, I'll just change my mind. Instead of hating Kim Taehyung, just love him. Because you will be seeing his face everywhere you go. You go to convenience store, you go to fast food chain, there is Coca-Cola. There is Coca-Cola everywhere. and you will be seeing a lot about Kim Taehyung. So might as well just love him instead of hating him. Even the composed coffee, there are how many brands are there in? Oh, how many branches? How many branches of composed coffee in Korea? There are 2,600 branches in South Korea alone. And it keeps going, it keeps expanding because they're adding like branches overseas as well. I heard about having a branch in Singapore or something. What other countries have composed coffee? Singapore, yeah. I've heard about Singapore. So future expansion. Okay, potentially Philippines. Potentially. But yeah, I've heard about Singapore, but this is like a local brand in South Korea. But it's a big brand because it now has 2,600 branches. So wherever you go, you will see Kim Taehyung, the best artist ever with the best Coke ever. I love that they used, oh my god, the haters are gonna hate this. Because Coca-Cola used the word best artist ever. Best Coke ever. Those who hate Kim Taehyung, even Coca-Cola recognizes Kim Taehyung as the best artist ever. My god, the haters. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it actually that haters will be seeing a lot of Kim Taehyung everywhere they go. And this advertisement is everywhere. So it was on Idol Champ, it was on Weave. Now it's on Weavers. There is an ad in there is a video on YouTube. So maybe, just maybe, there will be ads on TV shows. Um, you know, in TV channels. I don't know how, the budget of Coca-Cola, but if they have a huge budget for this ad, they could also push this not just online but also on TV. Yes, V, what are you doing? I, I love this. Someone who works at the airport posted that they saw Taeyong. I was checking out what Sung-hoon Sanbei was doing and ended up watching because V was there. LOL. So I looked too, and honestly, he's really handsome. So, I mean, it is with no doubt that Kim Taeyong is really, really handsome. I mean, I've seen Kim Taeyong when he was a kid. Not kid, but in his 20s, up close. I've seen him up close. I'm not sure if everyone knows that I was at the Billboard Music Awards back in 2017 or 2018 at the red carpet, and I saw BTS members, and one of and I've seen them up close, but they were so young then, and they are really great looking. I mean, especially Kim Taeyong. That's the reason why I took a photo of them, even though I don't know them, because they just have that star quality. I didn't know them that they're famous because I wasn't into K-pop, I wasn't into K-drama back then. So I didn't know who they are, but they have that star quality. That's why I took a photo of them, not knowing like 3 years later that I will become a fan of BTS. So yeah, they are really handsome in person. Well, especially Kim Taehyung. What else? All these posts are um, about Coca-Cola. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so again, Kim Tae-young is trending or was trending on Naver as the most viewed news with 72,312 views. That was 7 hours ago. So someone has already reposted the video, the YouTube video on Twitter. So anything you can find on TikTok, on YouTube, there's a big chance that it will also be shared on Twitter. So yeah, there's an ad on Weavers and there's an ad on Idol Chang. And later we'll be seeing this ad on TV. So Kim Tae-young is, although Kim Tae-young is already a household name, a lot of Koreans know Kim Tae-young. But he will be more known because of this advertisement. Hi Jyoti, Shailam Lama, BTS brothers, please be safe when you dance and take care of your health and reply Indian fans chat. MK Composed Coffee has been acquired by Jollibee. Yeah, I'm actually happy about that it was acquired by Jollibee, and I hope that in their pipeline, Philippines will be part of it. Like, I hope that they're planning to expand Composed Coffee and have branches in the Philippines. But although in the Philippines, the you know the most famous brand here is Starbucks. A lot of people here, those coffee lovers, they would choose Starbucks. I know there's also Coffee Bean, but I mean not so. Not Starbucks still leading here. Even I don't drink coffee, but I drink matcha latte. This is what I order every time I go to Starbucks. Pure matcha latte. Well, I don't want to see the calories of that, but this is what I can, because I've switched like 10 years ago. I've switched to tea, so I don't drink coffee anymore. But yeah, this is what I get: matcha latte, pure matcha latte with 2 pumps of sugar or syrups. That's all. Yeah, 2 pumps. The default is 3. I asked to just 2 pumps. 1 pump is a little bit bitter. I do 2 pumps, but for milk tea, just 30%. My sugar is 30%. All right, going back here. Okay, this is the beanie that MK was talking about, the Batman beanie, cute beanie. So this is, I know they're just trolling the fans. Look, Kim Tae-young decided to wear beanie. They're so funny. Just don't wear this in the US. Like immigration. Just don't wear beanie in the immigration because I mean, this is so funny. Do we have more photos of this? Let's see. I want to see like high quality photo of Taehyung beanie. Okay, that's all we got. Okay, there we got. We have. What is this? Oh, Taehyung's beanie. They're just trolling. Even I think the manager is laughing at that too. Like, look at this is the manager, right? So looking at the two, and I think like deep inside is laughing. Like they're trolling the paparazzis. You cannot take photos of us, of our faces. We're gonna cover our faces. Okay, this is edited. But at least Kim Taehyung showed us his face, his head, before he wore this beanie. Otherwise, if he wore this and we did, like we won't be seeing nothing. We will just be seeing like, I don't like, just his eyes. Like, we can see his eyes. But it's this is just so funny. They're trolling the fans and the paparazzis. Okay. Oh, we got. Okay, we got Jungkook. He started. Well, he took off his beanie here. They are of the same. No, I think Kim Taehyung is taller than Jungkook. I can see it. So Taehyung is taller than Jungkook, just a few centimeter. All right. So yeah, we've seen that. Oh, this is. I don't know if this is true, but there's gonna be like there. Some people are saying that there's gonna be a collaboration between Baptiste. I don't know how to pronounce this. Baptiste, right? Or Baptiste? No, I don't think it's Baptiste. It's Baptiste. So I don't know much about this artist, but they're saying that there might be a collaboration between the two. So here is Caroline. At the end of the interview, while saying goodbye, Baptiste, I'm just gonna say Baptiste, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Baptiste hinted at a collaboration with V of the global supergroup BTS, a romantic who is never behind in love in the K-pop world and a close friend of his. Baptiste's album will be released on August 22nd. Maybe there is a duet in his album. But what is Baptiste genre? R&B genre. I-pop. John Baptiste genre. So pop, jazz, rock. So now we're not sure what would be the music, the genre of music. If there's gonna be a collaboration between the two, we're not sure if it's going to be a jazz music or R&B, a soul, hip hop, pop, because he's not just like pop. He's also doing jazz. He's also doing rock. Like he's all around. So if this is true and if this is gonna happen, I'm very excited. I want new music from Kim Taehyung. Kalda, thanks for joining. My love, Taehyung Bogoshipo. Oh, Bogoshipo. Zubi Ka, today Taehyung Airport. What happened, Kim Taehyung hand? Please tell me. What happened to his arm? There's a patch. Some people are speculating that is a tattoo. Because when I got a tattoo, what did I? No, mine was just like an acetate or something. They just covered it with like an acetate or like a see-through something. But Kim Taehyung it was a patch. I don't know. We're not sure. We don't have information, but I've seen posts saying that it's probably a tattoo. So the beanie, according to MK, is not for sale. Oh my God. Is this gonna be what Kim Tae-young was talking about? Something is going to be released in August? Is this what Kim Tae-young is talking about? We'll find out in August, which is actually now. It's August 1 now. Okay, here is SK Pop. Such a precious soul. Fans praise BTS for humble gesture as he seemingly picks up trash from airport floor during departure. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, not open new browser. Just a tab. So there's an article about what Kim Tae-young did at the airport. Remember when he picked up the trash while walking towards the door? And fans noticed it, and they are praising Kim Tae-young for that humble gesture. So the headline is such a precious soul. Fans praise BTS Taehyung for humble gesture as he seemingly picks up trash from airport floor during departure. So okay, we don't again have the information. What they could write here is that to attend an overseas fashion brand event, which had fans speculating there could be more to the collaboration. While that sent the internet into a frenzy, there was yet another moment that was caught in a snapshot, and it was a brief, unplanned moment that melted the hearts of fans globally. As Taeyong walked towards the terminal, fans noticed that he bent down and picked up what appeared to be a small piece of trash. It probably looked like a wrapper or tissue on the airport floor. Despite the media presence, he made no show of the act and quietly carried the litter with him as he walked inside. So yeah, Taeyong spotted trash lying around at the airport and moved it out of the way. We've played this earlier. Yeah. And then okay, this moment was subtle but quickly spread online. Fans praised the singer for his thoughtful behavior. And then, so Tay picked up trash from the airport floor. It's genuinely heartwarming to see the values instilled in him by his parents. Yes, I agree. By his parents and grandparents. I can really tell that Kim Tae-young has such a great, beautiful heart. I can just sense it. Social media was flooded with admiration for the star's humble nature. Fans commented that such behavior reflects the values he was raised with and shows his awareness of his surroundings. So let's read the comments from the fans. Taeyong quietly doing the right thing when no one's watching. He's the real deal. So you know what? The other word for no, it's integrity. Doing the right thing when no one is watching. It's having integrity. But that is not applicable to this. It's he's just such a great person. He's doing the right thing even though no one is looking at him. That little gesture of Taeyong moving trash at the airport, that's exactly why we love him. What a beautiful soul. Always present, always mindful, his feet always on the ground. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of ground, grounding is actually great. I found out about it recently. You know what grounding is? Grounding is standing or walking on barefoot. So they said that our bodies are usually positively charged and the ground is negatively charged. So sometimes we're missing some electrons in our body, and we replenish that by grounding. And so there are great benefits to grounding. So I started doing that. Grounding. It's just basically because nowadays we walk on concrete. No, you don't have. It's not the concrete. there's like they've tested it. There's no flow of electricity when you stand on concrete. You have to do it on the ground, like soil, sand, or grass. And then we wear slippers, so it insulates, the flow of current. We wear shoes, so we don't ground that much. And so, from time to time, we should be doing this, like grounding, earthing. They also call it earthing, so that the energy, the electrons from the earth, from the ground, would flow to your body. It could actually like relieve, according to the benefits of grounding, it could relieve pains, help with your inflammation. It can also be antioxidant. Just research on that. But I've been doing this now, since 2 days ago when I found out about grounding. Okay, so just sharing that if you are into healthy lifestyle, research on grounding. I mean, going back, because I read ground here, always on the ground, and I thought about grounding. He is genuinely a good person that is just as beautiful on the inside as he is on the outside. And then here's another one. The best human being with small and simple actions. He makes a lot. And then such a precious baby, caring for the environment and his surroundings. I just know at this point I'll forever be proud to stand him. I know what he did was a basic thing and what everyone should do. But do we get to see people do the basic things in this era? No. Taehyung, and then lastly, Taehyung is such a conscientious citizen. He even picked up the trash. He saw no celebrity is like him. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it just proves that Kim Taehyung is such a nice person. Look, so last time it got 5.3k likes. Now it has 6.8k. Even though this is unlisted, and from 12,000 earlier, now it's 16,000 views. It is, people from Twitter are finding out about this ad. Okay, yeah. Now you got new wallpaper now. Coca-Cola. Welcome back. Not today. Whenever I drink Coca-Cola or Coke Zero, I will think of Kim Taehyung from now on. But it will not be often, because I try to be healthy, so it will not be often. But from time to time, whenever I drink Coke, but even though before Kim Tae became the brand ambassador, I actually drink Coke Zero. That's my choice every time: Coke Zero or Coke Light. Hi in Puchnaba. Sorry, I cannot read your name properly. Zubi, thank you. God bless you. Juthi said BTS brothers will watching your message. Oh, I hope so. He's the king of duality. When I was new to K-pop, and I was just finding out about Kim Taehyung, what made me became a fan of him. I mean, apart from him being cute, but the stage presence and his facial expressions while performing, like, it's just so natural to Kim Taehyung. It's not being forced. It's just so natural. And that's why a lot of young idols are trying to mimic Kim Taehyung. Like, Kim Taehyung is their inspiration and their role model, because Kim Taehyung has just that aura. Kim Taehyung has that aura, and you know, strong stage presence that, you know, a lot of artists would like to have. Kim Taehyung, it's just innate in him. Like, from being from being this serious to just that. He's so great at what he does. Anya, it's so good. Glowing. So SK pop is gorgeously glowing. Love that, glowing. Are currently trending in excitement. So yeah, this hashtag Taehyung X Coca-Cola was trending. VX Coca-Cola was trending because people love it. People love to talk about anything great about Kim Taehyung. Okay. Wow, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. No, I think you're missing one. Celine Cartier, Coca-Cola, Compose Coffee, Sim Invest. Did we miss one, or this is 5? Yeah. Okay, if Celine will be happy about it, they can add Gucci. Because I know that Kim Taehyung loves Gucci. I even bought the Gucci sandals that he wore. Gucci sandals, Kim Taehyung. I even bought this here. Yeah, this one. See, you can even see it from here. I bought this because he wore this white Gucci sandals, and I also bought this black because I like the black. And now I wear them like almost every day, like they're like regular sandals, and they're like they're not, they're damaged already, and I threw them away. Whenever I buy like a luxury, I don't have that much, but I have a Prada bag. I have a Louis Vuitton, two Louis Vuitton bag. I have two Louis Vuitton wallets. You know, like I have luxury brands, and I wear them all the time. I don't care if, you know, if I, you know, if they get scratches or something. I don't care, as long as, you know, like, because I don't like that you have this expensive stuff and you don't get to wear it. Like, what's the purpose of buying it if you don't use it? So me, I don't care. I just use it, even though I mean some has I know the Prada bag. I use the Prada bag to work, and there's already a tiny scratch in it. But the most expensive bag that I bought is the Prada. It was like 2,500 worth of bag. That's the most expensive. Louis Vuitton bag is not that expensive. I think the backpack that I had was about almost 2,000 US dollars. Like I have this. This is, I think, almost 1,800. I have this backpack. Not this one, a bigger one, but similar design, but I got a bigger one. Oh, this one. Yes, accept. Oh, it's 2,604. Oh no, this is small. The real backpack, the big backpack. I bought it when I traveled to London. When I went to London, I went to Louis Vuitton and bought the backpack and the belt. And I also bought Gucci shoes in London because I also love Gucci shoes. Okay. So yeah, Gucci, if Celine will be fine with it, because I feel like Celine and Gucci are competitors. because they also have bags. Gucci has bags. Celine has bags. They have, dresses. They have shoes. So, they're competitors. So maybe Celine will not agree with it. So maybe another brand. The, by the way, Taehyung is trending on Twitter. I saw Taehyung earlier here. It was trending on Twitter. Okay, we got an ad. Where was this ad? Hi, Mirambelda. Just Victory said, I saw somewhere that Coca-Cola waited 8 years for Tay. Did you see anything like that? Their patience will pay off though. Kim Taehyung is worth the wait. Yeah, I've actually seen that. I mentioned that earlier. So there was someone who said that Taehyung waited Coca-Cola. Bogum. This is my search keywords. Okay, here. Coca-Cola's been interested in Taehyung for years and now they finally got him all to themselves. Okay. Okay, for those haters, let me just read this. For those haters hating on Kim Taehyung because Kim Taehyung decided to partner with Coca-Cola. So this is from Coca-Cola. Has Coca-Cola made any donations to Israel in the past? Does it continue to do so? So they said that as a global company operating in 206 countries with diverse economic, political, and religious backgrounds, the Coca-Cola company does not support any country, government, or policy, political, or religious belief in this context. The claim that Coca-Cola's income is transferred to Israel is false. So, okay, this is to, to clarify that, there's nothing wrong with partnering with Coca-Cola, and their excuse to hate him, it just doesn't make sense. They're hating on Kim Taehyung for nothing. So Coca-Cola has confirmed that they are not supporting Israel, and so they are not and I'm not gonna talk about politics anymore. Let's move on. Okay. So, okay, yeah, this is what I read. This story. This taking me back to when Bongo, like Bang Shiyu pushed the 6 members for the Coca-Cola ad with Bogum when they only asked for Taehyung. So, remember that time they only were asking for Kim. Again, I'm not sure if this is accurate, but that story, like when Coca-Cola wanted Park Bogum and Kim Taehyung, but then Hybe pushed that it should be the entire group, not just Kim Taehyung. Let's keep looking for those tweets. Okay, now here's another tweet about it. I know this because I've been spending a lot of time on Twitter, so I would be seeing this controversial posts. So remember when we used to say that BTS X Park Bogum X Coca-Cola ad in 2018 was meant to be a Tae solo one, and now Coca-Cola Korea just announced Taehyung as an ambassador. Okay, what else? Okay, here's another one. Coca-Cola has always wanted Taehyung as their ambassador, and Hybe made it into a group project with Bogum, but now they finally have him. This is so huge for Taehyung. Let's be happy for him. Okay. So there is that story. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but people are saying that originally Coca-Cola only wanted V and Bogum, but because Hybe didn't like that it's just Kim Taehyung, so they made it into a group project with Bogum. So the entire BTS group plus Bogum. That's the story. I'm not sure if that is accurate, but that's what I've heard. Hi, sparkling stars. Yeah, sparkling. Kim Taehyung is the new brand ambassador for Coca-Cola. Okay, this is great news for Kim Taehyung. Kim Taehyung received 53.4 million hearts for July monthly ranking, securing him an ad in one substation in Seoul for 1 month. Congratulations, Taehyung. Thank you to those who voted for him. August monthly ranking starts today. You can drop some hearts daily, but save most for last day of August. So, if you don't know, there are some or a lot of fans who are working very hard in voting for Kim Taehyung. I don't have time now because I'm very busy with work. But there are those fans, avid fans of Kim Taehyung, who spare their time, their precious time, voting for him so he could win. So I salute those fans because it's not easy to to vote so that your idol could win. It's not easy because it's gonna take so much of your time. Like there are other things that you can do in your day, but instead you spend that time voting for Kim Taehyung. So I applaud them. So great job. Now because of their efforts, Kim Taehyung won, and now he's gonna get an ad in one station in Seoul for 1 month. So that's a great achievement. So great job to those who voted for Kim Taehyung, and keep doing a great job. Okay, I've seen this actually earlier. So there is this Instagram account called Celebrities for Palestine or Palestine, and they're following THV. So those who are hating on Kim Taehyung, like it doesn't make sense because even this account that is for, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Palestine, or we call it Palestine, but I've heard some people calling it Palestine. Yeah, Palestine or Palestine. The word Palestine is pronounced Palestine. So it's either in American English or Palestine or Palestine. So if it's British, it's Palestine. If it's American English, it's Palestine. So it depends. But I usually call it Palestine. But I know that some people are calling it Palestine. So I don't know which one is most common. But yeah, they're following Kim Taehyung. So it doesn't make sense that you hate Kim Taehyung for this. Alright, this is SK Pop Culture. Marketing genius. Fans praise Taehyung for endorsing local brands as Coca-Cola Korea ads take over stores after Compost Coffee campaign. So this is actually very recent. See, 1 minute ago. 1 minute ago. So let's see why they call it marketing genius. Marketing genius. Okay, so during his Compost Coffee campaign, Cup Sleeves featuring V's face became a nationwide hit. Even while he was serving in the military, the campaign boosted product sales significantly. Now with this Coca-Cola Korea collaboration, fans are expecting a similar frenzy and have expressed excitement over collecting branded merchandise tied to V. Here are a few fan reactions celebrating the BTS artist endorsement. So genius, 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 genius. Tay and his team are smart and I love it, as he should. Best ever because of V. As the brand ambassador for both Coca-Cola and Compost Coffee, two massive brands in Korea, Taehyung's face will literally be everywhere from convenience stores to billboards to cafes. This is huge. She's set to gain a massive general public exposure. Any chance we will be getting this in other countries too? Yeah, sure. I want that too. I mean, compost coffee, yes, I want that too. And then those merch with Kim Taehyung's faces, we also want that in other countries, not just in Korea. Hi, Lizzie Dame. Hi. Okay. Hi, Ludmila. Hi, Shreya. So just Victory said, I heard that the same thing was happening before Warang. Hybe refused, saying BTS does everything together. As per their contract, but the director was persistent enough to until they released thing. Yeah, actually, I heard that story. So this is the story that I've heard. There was the director asked for an audition for Kim Taehyung, but instead Hybe sent all the 7 members to the audition. But they were like probably hoping that they're gonna get the BTS members, but the director only wanted Kim Taehyung. So I heard about that story. Again, I don't know if that is accurate. Don't quote me on that. It's just a story that I've heard while learning about Kim Taehyung. Oh, the beanie. The beanie. Okay, what else is new? Let's see if there's new article. Ah, this was 37 minutes ago. Let's see. V's comment ignites movement to reintroduce BTS's purple line at airports. So, a single comment from BTS, V has sparked a fan movement aimed at reducing the risk of crowd-related accidents during celebrities' airport schedules. Recently, V expressed his concern over disorderly fan behavior at airports and suggested reviving the voluntary Purple Line campaign through the fan community platform Weverse. V said, if order is well maintained at the airport, I think I could put more thought into my airport fashion and greet fans in a cooler way. This remark is interpreted as a concern that the overheated contact between fans and artists at airports causes discomfort not only for himself but also for everyone present. The Purple Line V referred to was a campaign spontaneously launched by some fans in 2018 to maintain order at the airports. Fans used purple ribbons to secure a safe distance from the artist, manage BTS's movement lines, and work to reduce congestion within the airport. So yeah, this is the Purple Line. Following this statement, fans have begun calling for the revival of the Purple Line. They responded with comments such as, we need to maintain order so that artist doesn't feel uncomfortable, and if the Purple Line is reactivated, everyone will be safer and happier. Idols of arrival and departure schedules often draw huge crowds of fans and reporters, causing congestion. Airport entrances and waiting areas frequently become packed, disrupting the movement of regular passengers and creating significant inconvenience. So, what else? This is a long article. I cannot read everything. So let's find. Okay. Let's skip. All right, go ahead. Let's hear. Now, however, many fans in online communities recall even back then, many people turned their backs to the members and worked hard to form the Purple Line and are voicing support for reviving reviving the practice in the same spirit. Yeah. So, anyways, the gist here is that fans would want to reactivate this purple line so that it's safer for the fans, it's safer for the people who are there at the airport, and it's safer for the artists. So that's the gist of this article. Let's look at Koreaboo if there are new articles. Let's search for V. So I don't know, the title here, unexpected airport outfit sparks disappointment, but for the funniest reason, because Jungkook didn't show his face. Okay, there's still no new articles, so we're updated. We are updated. Well, I still have 13 minutes because I'm gonna stop at 2 a.m. Let's see if there's new. No post. Let's hit refresh. Latest. I have 20 plus notifications here. What are these? Okay, so these are. So let's just search one more time. Taehyung latest. Let's see. Okay, let's look at the top. I mean, this is the top. Maybe because this has 20,000 likes. Okay, let's give this one more like. Actually, let's go to Taeguide, because Taeguide also has updated. Okay, this one was 1 hour ago. Yeah, we've seen this advertisement already. So the advertisement showed up on Weavers. Antis have started mass spamming under Coca-Cola Korea's IG post. Please don't engage with the negative comments and upvote. Comment with positive comments. What are they doing? These antis, or like this is so funny. I knew it. I knew that the fans will be like not happy about this, because they used the words best artist ever. So I mean, for the haters and who have like a different bias, like, what about my artist? Is my artist not the best ever? So they will get jealous because their artist is not the best artist ever. Like Coca-Cola like just announced that Kim Taehyung is the best artist ever. Oh my god. The haters will not be happy about this, but the fans, those who love Kim Taehyung, are so happy about this statement. Best artist ever. Alright, so let's see what the people are talking about here. That's right, Taehyung, also known as V of BTS, deserves the world. Borahae, V. Yes, we agree that Kim Taehyung is the best artist ever to us too, right? Like, for us who love Kim Taehyung is the best artist ever. My all-time favorite drink that I'm obsessed over, an all-time favorite human I'm obsessed over. OMG, what a combo. Best of everything. Okay, Taehyung plus Coca-Cola, the perfect refreshment combo. Well, I am scrolling down. Well, okay, there's a hater here. I'm an army, but I don't support Coca-Cola. I will never. Okay, let's look at. So we got. I was gonna say that I'm scrolling down and I haven't seen any negative comment, but I was wrong. There's another one here. but it wasn't towards Kim Taehyung, but towards the brand itself, Coca-Cola. Like, it's not that she hates Taehyung, it's just she hates the brand. But whatever. Like, she said, I'm not supporting the brand, but for the members' music activities, I'll support as long as it's not aiding. Again, genocide again. I mean, some people are just blinded by their hatred and misinformation. Even Coca-Cola said that they're not funding Israel. We read the statement. Cola, where's that? Let me read that again. They said that they're not funding here. Wait, that's not Coca-Cola statement. Here. They said that they're not funding Israel, but people are not listening. They're not listening. Let me read this again. As a global company operating in 206 countries with diverse economic, political, and religious backgrounds, the Coca-Cola Company does not support any country, government, or policy, political, or religious belief. In this context, the claim that Coca-Cola's income is transferred to Israel is false. So this is the statement coming from Coca-Cola saying that they're not funding Israel. So, I mean, like, what else do you need? So start. I mean, I'm glad that this particular comment is more towards the brand and not Taehyung, but there are other comments here. I've seen it on Twitter that they're hating on Taehyung because he partnered with Coca-Cola, which is insane. It's so insane. But anyway, so actually there's a statement here. Coca-Cola is not owned by Israel. Coca-Cola Korea is a South Korean company. It has been operated by LG Household and Healthcare, part of the LG Group, since 2007. It has no political or financial ties to Israel. Taehyung is the ambassador for a Korean local brand, not the global headquarters. Even with the global headquarters, they stated that they are not partnering with or like funding anything. They are not doing that. They have no affiliation with any political and political or religious, like they don't do that. They're not partnering with Israel. They're not funding genocide. They're not doing anything. So I stop with all the hate. But I mean, regardless if it's true or not, they just love to hate Kim Taehyung. And the great thing about that is that there's not many of them. If there's 1,000 haters, there are millions of true fans of Kim Taehyung. So the ratio behind the fans and the haters, there's big difference. So I could say it's 99-1. 99% love Kim Taehyung, 1%, only 1% hate Kim Taehyung. So they're just so loud on Twitter. That's why you see them, but it's just a small group of people who hate Kim Taehyung. All right, so I have 5 minutes left because it's almost 2 a.m. here. Again, I still have to work. I wake up at 8. So how many hours I have? 2 a.m. So if I will be able to sleep at 3, then I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 hours of sleep. I will have 5 hours of sleep. But normally I sleep at 2 a.m. 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. That's my normal sleep time. But I actually slept earlier. I took a nap after I didn't work out today. I decided not to work out today so that I could take a nap. because I do want to have a live stream about this, because there are two great and important things that happened today about Kim Taehyung, which which are the Coca-Cola and the airport. Them leaving the airport for an overseas schedule for a fashion brand event, which we don't know yet. Yeah, so I feel like earlier I decided that to do this live stream because I want to talk about that. I don't want to wait like for a few more days to talk about this. I want to talk about this now. And I'm not sure when I'm gonna be back. It depends on whether there are new great and interesting updates about Kim Taehyung. If there are new or great updates about Kim Taehyung, then I'll be online to talk about it and share it with you guys. Although you guys already know the news, the intent of this live stream is for all of you as well. For all of you who are, even though you know the news already, you still watch this video. But really, it's more for those who don't have Twitter and don't get the latest news about Kim Taehyung, and they just rely on YouTube videos, because not everyone has Twitter account. But if you have Twitter account, well, definitely you already know about the latest and greatest news, because whenever something happens about Kim Taehyung, that's gonna be on Twitter. So, but not everyone has Twitter account, not everyone has Instagram account. Some people are just relying on YouTube videos. So this is more for them. But I really appreciate you joining me, even though you already know the news about Kim Taehyung. Hello, Sarah. Hello, GSMF. All right, so I think we've already. Oh, okay. I haven't seen them. I was just gonna say we've covered everything, but this is the video that I have not seen. Let's play this. He really loves. Oh no! Although it's their culture, bowing as a show of respect, but Kim Taehyung does that to just anyone, like people he meets, like even the common people, like people at the airport, like he would bow. So he's so respectful. Oh, we've seen this already. Let's see. Oh, we've seen this. Oh, we haven't played this.
가면 언제 오지? 그래도 좀 오래 있죠. 오겠지? 이번처럼 이렇게 소리 소문 없이 후임들 때문에 갔다 온 거야, 그 부대? 네.
Oh.
오, 의리사나이 역시.
I'm glad I played this because I learned now. We have a little bit of info here. So if you leave now, when do you plan on coming back? Taehyung said, I'll be staying for a bit longer this time. So wherever his destination is, he's gonna be staying longer there. Like last time, you are leaving again discreetly. Did you go to your base to visit your juniors? Yes, one of my juniors got discharged. A loyal man as expected. So a comment from the reporter. Nice. He'll be there longer. I wonder where the destination is, but I feel like it's still USA. I feel like it's USA. Okay. Have a safe flight, Taehyung. Okay, this is Taehyung sharing Umi's latest music video on his IG story. Okay, this is one of the merch that only Koreans get to have because they're so lucky. Okay, here's Korea's comments under their ambassador's post. I will only accept unconditional support and love. The corners of my mouth won't go down smiling. I guess happiness can be really something simple as this. I acknowledge this Malmo combination. Yep. I miss drinking Coca-Cola from a bottle. Do we still have it here? Because most Coca-Cola products that I see now are in cans, and also that big like 1.5 liter or 2 liter bottle, but I don't see this anymore, this small bottle here. Okay. Okay, we've seen that. Okay, this is trending. Taehyung Coca-Cola ambassador. I haven't read this. So BTSB officially becomes the face of Coca-Cola Korea, bringing his unmistakable charm and global influence to the brand. He transforms a simple sip into a statement, proving once again that true icons elevate the most familiar, even the most familiar rituals. Actually, read this. This is from Sure Magazine. I forgot. I cannot play the music, but yeah. That we've seen that. We've seen that. Okay, this was 18 hours ago. 18 hours ago. All right, I think we've covered everything today. Again, if there will be if there will be new news, new events, new happenings about Kim Taehyung, then I'm gonna be live again. I am thinking that the new update will be about that event, that fashion brand event that Jungkook and Taehyung are gonna be doing. So I'm excited for that. I think in a few days we will find out about what it is. So let's see. I'm very excited. So guys, thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna see you again next time, whenever that is. As always, I just pop up. I don't announce it. I don't announce that I'm gonna be live. I just pop up. So we'll see when it's gonna be the next time, because I can't promise. Actually, there was a comment saying, "Hey Jeff, why is it that there's no video about Kim Taehyung anymore? You made us like, we got used to it, and then you quit." Because she thought I'm not doing this live stream anymore. So she said that you made us got used to it, and then you quit, because in the past 10 days I wasn't doing a live stream, because there's nothing to talk about. There's no news. Remember, like, since last week Kim Taehyung was so quiet, and then suddenly July 28th he started posting new updates. But like 10 days before that, like, he was so quiet. No post on IG, no, like, there's no latest article about him. It was so quiet, and then boom, new updates from Kim Taehyung. So it's just that I don't wanna be doing this. I really wanna do this, but if I'm going to do this, at least there's something to talk about. Otherwise, I will just be talking about anything here. So I wait until there is interesting topic to talk about, and then I go on live. But I don't know how long it will take. It depends on how much content Kim Taehyung is giving us. So it all depends on Kim Taehyung. So yeah, I'll see you again next time, whenever that may be. And thanks again for joining me today. Bye bye.